Good morning, and I'd like to call this meeting to order. Please rise for the flag salute. Mark, would you like to lead us in the pledge?
Sure. Salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 3, any citizen desiring to be heard? No one in front of. Item 4, consideration and possible action on approving minutes of July 31st, 2025.
Make a motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, the motion carries. Item 5, consideration and possible action on final plat of Lost Creek, 150 lots in 7 blocks in the southeast corner of 3015 North 2 West.
How are you? Doing well. How are you all doing?
Well, it's early in the meeting.
Where is this located?
I'm still into that.
It's gonna be down off of Simmons
Simmons and Culture.
and Coltrane.
150 of them,
Northwest.
Private roads.
Private roads, is this the only signature on this one?
Yeah.
These can all go down
Sorry.
there. They're all right. Oh. Well, I'm forgetting on fire. They're all,
got them all sold?
I don't think so.
It's all good.
Working on it.
it'll sell pretty fast.
Well, good luck.
Appreciate y'all.
I entertain a motion on Lost Creek.
I move that we approve the final plat, Lost Creek.
I got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, the motion carries.
Milwaukee County Clerk's Office across the street and getting more court papers.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. You're lucky you're in the court.
Appreciate it.
Item 6, meeting of representatives of OSU Extension to discuss appointment of new director. You ladies are up.
Okay. So I'm retiring and I know. And so Miss Carly here is going to be, has been named as interim CED.
So I guess OSU hires the new director.
So they make, based on who we have in the office and so forth, then an email is sent out to ask the 2 educators that are remaining. And then one of them has said that she would be it. So it's kind of like the district director asks and one of the educators says, yes, they will serve as interim CED. And that usually is for about 6 months. And then when they hire and fill my position, then there's opportunity for that new person and Carly to actually then apply for the county director.
I guess on that, OSU does hire the director.
Yes, it's typically one of our educators that's in the office. So they serve as county director and the extension educator, if that makes sense.
Congratulations, Brian.
Thanks, I know. I've been in a couple months after the fair.
Well, I hope you enjoy your retirement.
Thank you, I appreciate it. And I appreciate everything that you guys have done to help in Logan County Extension. Anyway, getting everything squared away and when I came in and all the things. So thank you, and thank you for your support. And in hiring a 4-H educator, we certainly do appreciate it. So, and if there's anything that we can ever help you guys with, just let us know. So we'll continue to maintain those relationships.
So are you going away or just retiring?
We'll see. I have put my house up for sale, and I have a brother that lives in northwest Oklahoma, in Alva, so I'm actually looking to move a little bit closer to family, because I don't have family right here in this area. So we'll see. I'll still be around, because I've been in the city, Oklahoma City, Edmond, for 30 plus years, so.
Good luck, whatever.
Yeah, I am gonna go do some traveling though. Yes.
Well, thanks for your service and good luck.
Well, thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, any more for the new ladies? All righty, thanks.
Thank you.
Any action on that? Y'all be careful.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Item 7, discussion with representatives of Timberlake Construction pertaining to the renovation of the Logan County Administration Building.
So, kind of the forecast for the next week, week and a half. I got roofers finishing up this week, actually today and tomorrow. Got painters there touching up some touch-ups that we kind of indicated that they need to hit on. Cleaners are going to be starting to do final clean this week, actually today, and then electrical is just buttoning up a few items on their end. And then Wednesday we have a final inspection for our certificate of occupancy with the fire marshal, state fire marshal. And then we got a few mechanical items to button up on the roof once the roofers are kind of off, to make sure everything's hooked up properly and everything's functioning properly. And then we'll do, probably thinking later this week, start maybe doing a punch list for the owner and architect. If y'all want to be a part of that, y'all can. Just start knocking out items that they're going to have to start touching up. The other remaining items that are actually occurring right now is glass installation. Some of the other glass is getting put in, and then we're still waiting on some countertops and some of those extensions for those areas to get in this week as well. But that's kind of what's going on this weekend.
When's the fire marshal coming?
Wednesday.
Do I need to have that tree trimmed before he gets there?
It's already done.
Well, and to your point,
They sent me the bill.
Oh, awesome.
it was trimmed on one side. I think the other side was the one that really needed to be trimmed, so we may have to.
Did he miss one?
Yeah, he only did one side, and I needed the one on the west side, or east side done. So that when the fire marshal or firemen come in, they can see the strobe and locate the hydrant.
Okay, I'll double check.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I've got a chainsaw at home if I need to.
Yeah,
Knock it off.
I can come trim it if I need to. My trimming ain't very pretty. It's effective. Anything else? You guys have any questions? When are we gonna be finished?
I'm hoping by the end of this week, but there's a couple items that we still have to knock out in terms of generator and a few other areas on the outside. But that's, once that, I mean, the inside should be buttoned up this week.
Sans any of the additions.
Sans any of the additions
like
and changes.
The code that we had, for millwork and stuff that we had. We'll still be working on that. But as far what's on plan, you know, we should be, by the end of the week, we should be.
What's projected move-in ready? I think that's really more where we're all looking.
Oh, well, I mean, you don't need the generator operating, right, because we ATS, so as far as y'all moving in, week after this?
So 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
All righty. Have
Okay.
a good day.
All right, y'all
Thank
take
you.
Thank you. Item 8, consideration of possible action on resolution reading application for sheriff's office funding assistance grant application. I'm never opposed to a grant. I'll move to approve.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion on it? What's it for?
This is the state grant that the sheriff's office got last year. I think it actually filters through the AG, and it's what they used to do their stipends last year.
So they can pay the deputy more.
Got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. 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 All opposed, the motion carries. Item 9, consideration of possible action to encumber PO from CBRI account to Haskell Lemon Construction in the amount of $378,054.71 for Crescent Dover Road project in District 3. So this won't completely do the project, but I got money saved back in my tax revenue account to complete this project. But I'll get $200,000 of this back through the REAP grant. And the city of Crescent, we tag teamed on this REAP grant because they got approximately half a mile in there. And I think they're gonna put $100,000 toward the project. Make a motion. I'll second Floyd's motion. I have a motion and a second. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. 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 All opposed, the motion carries. Thank you, guys. Item 10, consideration of possible action to encumber PO from CBRI account to Breckenridge Trucking and Equipment for a 2026 Mack P164T truck in the amount of $163,093 for On-Road 2's grant program. Make a motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, the motion carries. Item 11, consideration of possible action on the resolution appointing requisition officers in various
I
counties.
have one for OSU Extension.
Ms. Carter. I'll move we approve Carly Thomason as requisition. Second. Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, motion carries. Item 12, consideration of possible action on the resolution appointing receiving officers in various accounts.
This is the one for OSU Extension.
I'll make the motion here. Approve. Second. Motion and second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. 13, consideration possible action on consent agenda items.
I don't have any current transfers. I have transfers from previous fiscal years.
I feel like there's two there. I feel like there's two.
That's excise.
I've been on the sign down there. That's a short form of that, sign. You know how long that Don first road is? I'll show you. I think that's a good question.
You know, she was, I think it was her that was at Noble. Many years ago. Blanket purchase orders. And that'll complete consent.
I make a motion, we approve the consent agenda.
Second. Got a motion and a second. Any discussion on the consent agenda item? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, motion carries. Item 14, comments, announcements, questions by the Board County Commissioners or other county officers and department heads. Emergency management?
Yeah, Friday, the fence guy finished up the generator stuff, so on the 15th, we'll start working on the reimbursement stuff.
Mark?
On this new money that's coming to the counties that are under the average of 4,000, Logan County should be a recipient. The way I understand it, Oklahoma Tax Authority said we are not going to give anybody the information we have on how you send money directly to the county treasurers. So they reached out to each individual treasurer, asking them for their information on how do we get you this money. ODOT has stepped up and said, we'll distribute the money, you get it to us. But, so that'd be between the treasurers, and it's not gonna be a game changer necessarily. You know, we're looking, from last year, I think we averaged 3,600 per mile per year. We're trying, so $400, unless they run out beforehand.
That's the email I got, my personal email last week. Y'all got that same thing where they were wanting the bank account number. I forwarded it to you.
Yeah, and then, so it's here, and Sherry will reach out and provide the big,
About
excuse
8
me.
this month.
Based on that email, it said only those receiving money even received the email, so. And,
Now, the bridge part of that, ODOT's gonna do the inspection of what bridges and the grade on what bridges on which counties. So we'll be notified if we're in it. They'll be the one to look at it, not us.
but there's no restrictions on this money, it just is M&O, is that
That-
correct?
That portion, that's what
This
I
portion.
understand. The other portion, it has to be a bad bridge on a major collector.
Anything else, Cool?
New cars will be here on the 15th.
Cool. Okay. I really had a question for the sheriff, that I'll ask Stephen, on the 911 system. I called 911 the other day, and so I'm assuming Guthrie answered the phone call.
Yeah.
So they want all your information, so I give them all my information. Then they transfer me to the county. I give them all my information, and then they transfer me to Miller EMS. Is there not a way when I give this information to the city of Guthrie, they can't forward that information to who needs it, and I ain't gotta go through it 3 times?
I'm sure they're.
I didn't understand how come I have to do it 3 times. But I don't know how the 911 system works, but apparently I don't like the way it works.
Yeah.
Do you know how it works?
Well, yeah, so whenever you call, it populates, your phone number and where you're calling from. It's supposed to, GPS it on the computer, and it shows, where it's coming from and the phone number, but it doesn't give the name or anything like that, so.
Well, if it shows my GPS, why don't the call go straight to who I need instead of going through 2 other entities?
Because Guthrie's
the
primary side. Yeah.
Well, it looks like me, they type in that information and shoot it to who needs it. I don't know why you gotta do it 3 times. I just had a question about it.
And then, none of them dispatch for Miller because it's one of the private EMS companies, so. Their dispatch is out of Grant County, I think.
So they don't dispatch for Miller, I don't get that.
Right.
Anyway, that's my question. All right, anything else, anybody? Item 15, consideration of possible action on adjournment.
Make a motion.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. We're adjourned.